sits on the counter, waiting for morning. White ceramic mug with a tiny chip from the day you laughed and let it slip. You fill it full every dawn with care, steam rising soft in the kitchen air. 2 sugar splash of milk just right, your hands around it in the early light. We talk about nothing, plan the day, sipping slow in our quiet way. I could brew a fresh pot, fill it new, let hot coffee chase away the blue. But it wouldn't taste like your perfect blend, or the mornings we thought wouldn't end. Empty coffee mug on the counter space, holding echoes of your gentle grace. Once it warmed our heads and hearts alike, now just cool and quiet in the morning light. Empty coffee mug, leaning, waiting for a pour, stainless rim that asks for more. The simplest thing I can't ignore. I wash it gently every week or so, don't know new rings or coffee show. The handle still curves the way you held memories in porcelain spelled. I remember how you would pass it over, let me steal a sip when we were close. And now the kitchen feels wider than before, without your shadow by the door. Friends say drink alone, start the day, make new routines in your own way. But fresh cups don't know our old ritual, or the warmth that made it feel so full. Empty coffee mug on the counter space, holding echoes of your gentle grace. Once it warmed our hands and hearts alike, now just cool and quiet in the morning light. Empty coffee mug, cleaning, waiting for a pour, stainless rim that asks for more. The simplest thing I can't ignore. Maybe one day I'll fill it high, watch steam rise and say goodbye. Or maybe I'll leave it forever dry, a quiet keeper of you and I. Either way it taught me this, some warmth lives longest in what we miss. Empty coffee mug on the counter space, holding echoes of your gentle grace. Once it warmed our hands and hearts alike, now it's teaching me new light. Empty coffee mug, clinging, waiting for a pour, but I'm learning to drink no more from cups that hold what came before. Empty coffee mug, still on the shelf. It sits on the counter and waits for us. Between the pages, you still remain. I open the book I haven't touched in years, heavy with dust and unspoken tears. There you are, flat and perfectly kept, petals you picked the day we met. Roses red, once soft and full, now paper thin, beautiful, pressed forever in that summer day. colors muted but refusing to fade away. I could throw a book on a higher shelf, let time take care of it itself. But turning these pages brings you near in a way nothing else can hear. Pressed petals falling from the book, fragile pieces of how we looked, once blooming wild in open air, now preserved in quiet despair. Pressed petals, dry and delicate to the touch, holding everything and not enough. The only flowers that never die. I trace the veins that used to breathe, remember hands that wove the wreath. You placed it laughing in my hair, said forever starts right here. Now they crumble at the sight, it's pressed like the promises we couldn't keep, I guess. Yet I save every broken bit in an envelope where the rest of it. People say let the past decay, make room for bouquets of today, but fresh ones will in just a week. These stay eternal, brittle and meek. Pressed petals falling from the book, fragile pieces of how we look, once blooming wild in open air, now preserved in quiet despair. Pressed petals, dry and delicate to the touch, holding everything and not enough. The only flowers that never die. Maybe one day the book will close and the petals turn to dust, no one knows. Or maybe I'll keep pressing new ones alone from gardens I walk on my own. Either way you taught me this, some beauty lives longest in what we miss. Pressed petals falling from the book, fragile pieces of how we looked, once blooming wild in open air, now they're teaching me to bear. Pressed petals, dry and delicate to the touch, still the sweetest I've ever clutched, even when they turn to dust. Pressed petals, forever mine. Between the pages, you never leave.